Hey guys, Crandon your Prepper right here. So today I'm going to be talking about my very first plate carrier. This is where it all started. So, a little bit of history behind this plate carrier. I bought it when I was still in the Marine Corps actually, and my dumbass thought, oh, if I buy my own plate carrier, maybe they'll let me use it in the field. And no, that's not how it works. You kind of just have to wear what they issue you. I'm sure that changes per unit. If any military guys are watching this, I'm sure that you've been to a unit where they're more lenient, because I have seen some units where they're a bit more lenient on what you can wear. But anyways, that's not the point of this video. Yeah, basically this video is just gonna be talking about my starting off with like into tactical gear, how much I paid for it, how I kind of grown out of it, and I'll show you guys later what I currently use, and then basically how you can just make some minor upgrades to it to, you know, keep it up to date if you've had a certain piece of gear for a while, or just kind of give you guys some ideas. So starting off with, this is the Condor Cyclone plate carrier. It's really like lightweight, especially like when you don't have all these pouches on it. Yeah, I've done a lot of like creature comforts to it. Before this plate carrier only had MOLLE on it, but I decided, you know, I kind of like the idea of after now running placards for a while, right? There's just something that's very convenient about having a plate carrier that is placard compatible. And if you don't know what a placard is, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this channel, I would think you would know what one is. But just in case anyone that's maybe new, placard is essentially a system where instead of being molded on, it gets velcroed onto the plate carrier itself. And most of the time with plate carriers that have an integrated placard system, it's gonna have a velcro panel already sewn within the plate carrier itself. Like for example, the JPC 2.0. As you can see on the JPC 2.0, it looks a lot flatter because it already has the Velcro system integrated in there. But yeah. Whereas this one, like I said, it had a MOLLE system on it. So I had to do a little bit of rink-a-dinking with it. I had to actually MOLLE a Velcro panel onto this plate carrier, so it would basically turn it into a placard compatible plate carrier. Now, it's not the prettiest looking, as you can tell. You can obviously tell it's been kind of like modified a bit, and it's not going to look as pretty. But this is just kind of giving you some ideas if you do have like a more, you know, maybe an older plate carrier that's doesn't have a placard system to it, an upgrade you can get to it. Now, you don't have to be as cheap as I went with it, but this is one of my older plate carriers, so I really didn't want to spend too much on upgrading it. I kind of just bought like a cheap Amazon Velcro panel on it. But yeah, and you know, basically just running the double mag pouch Eagle Industry pouches. These are really affordable. Typically, if you buy them in a pack, these will be $6 to $7 a piece, essentially. And yeah, right here, I'm just running a simple Condor mini dump pouch. Nothing special there. Typically 15 to 20 bucks there, not expensive. Right here, it is this actually is really cool. This is a tourniquet pouch, and the cool thing about this is, I'll show you guys a little bit closer right here. There's actually a Velcro patch right here that keeps it secure. So if you feel like you're gonna go into a pretty pretty dangerous environment, you could just simply undo this. So that way that it's already ready. And this tab, you essentially just pull it and boom, you got your tourniquet already ready there. All right, this one is shittily set up. I already made a video about this too. Don't set it up this way. But yeah. So we got that going on right there. Oh, and also, you know, it has that red tab right there, so you can kind of let everyone know, like, hey, this is where my tourniquet is. If you wanted to, there is Velcro on the specific tourniquet pouch where you could attach a red cross symbol if you wanted to, but I didn't really see the need to for this since it kind of already has this red tab. But I might attach a TQ patch on there in the future if I feel like it. But yeah, that's pretty much it right there. You know, these are some other placards that I would run on this plate carrier, and as you can tell, I have spray painted this plate carrier from its original state, but I just didn't like the bright coyote brown with it. I kind of wanted to go with something a little bit more of a camo look, essentially, kind of just to break up that solid color. Not that there's anything wrong with the coyote brown, in my opinion. I think anything would just still work. But if you wanted to, that is an option. And I only paid like 120 bucks for this, so it wasn't that expensive. I got it on a deal for 120. Because at that time they were normally worth around 160. Unfortunately, they have kind of gone up in price, and it's becoming a little bit harder to find these things for 160. I don't know why they've gone so up in price. I wouldn't pay that. I wouldn't pay 200 because I've seen these be sold online for 200. I would not pay that, mainly because, I mean, it is Condor, and the whole idea about Condor is that it's supposed to be more affordable. So I don't know why you would pay 200 for that. But yeah, if you wanted to, it would be better just to get a MOPC plate carrier. Typically, those are still around 60 bucks. 70 bucks at most. But yeah, and you know, I'll just move on to this current plate carrier setup I have right now to give you guys a perspective on how expensive it can get. Right here, running this placard. This is made by Unobtainium Gear, and just to give you an idea how expensive this gets, this placard is 120 bucks. So it's literally the price of what I bought that plate carrier for. So just give you guys an idea of like how the difference in prices that you can go. Now, even though it is really pricey, I will say I do really like this because it does make re-indexing a lot easier. So don't get me wrong, like I understand the price point, like it's made for professionals. But you know, if you're trying to save money, I wouldn't spend on this placard unless you're really into this kind of stuff. Got the JPC 2.0. They are usually around the $200 range, but I have seen people you can find them for around 150 though, but they do tend to be a little bit more on the pricier side. Right here we got Commando Store pouch, and the cool thing about this right here is that this is a very versatile pouch. Not only can this fit 3 AR mags if you wanted to, but you could also fit 2 AK mags in this as well. Really cool. I do also believe that you can fit FN mags, but I'm too poor to own an FN, so yeah. Right here, just got an ODGG dump pouch, also an M81. As you can tell, I definitely am going through an M81 phase right now. But yeah, everything on this plate here definitely a bit more on the pricier side. I mean, this right here, this pouch right here, I think I paid around 50 to 60 bucks for it. This is made by yeah, it's made by Cryptid Observations, but for some reason it doesn't say Cryptid Observations. It just has a picture of a cryptid right there. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I got right here. So just to give you guys a perspective of how expensive it can get and how more affordable it can get. All right, guys. Just gonna talk about some other minor upgrades that I did make to the Cyclone Play Care, and this is where this Cyclone Play Care did become a little bit more expensive, but obviously you don't need to get this upgrade. But this is just an idea that you could get. So this is basically a quick detach system that I put on it as well. Um, Now I can't remember the exact price point, but when I did get this in the Marine Corps, it was not cheap. It was around 60 to 80 bucks. So this definitely does increase the budget a bit more if you want these creature comforts. But like I said, not necessary. And honestly, the quick detached tubes I feel like aren't all that, because I have heard stories about how they do break easily if they get banged up enough. So buy them at your own discretion if you think you need them or not. And then right here we got this pouch that, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just found it on the ground somewhere while on a field off. I don't even know what brand it is. So if you ever get lucky, just uh, if you find a pouch or something, and if no one's claimed it, you can use it. Pretty sure this is supposed to be a pouch for a multi-tool, because it looks like the exact same shape as a. Oh yeah, it is a multi-tool. Oh, literally a picture of a multi-tool right there. But yeah, this is what I keep my multi-tool in. So that was free. So yeah, um, I don't know if you'll ever find something like that or if you get lucky, but uh, sometimes if you go to maybe a garage sale, or I've been to garage sales where people have just like given me like gear, or have I been to a swap meet where if someone's selling like a crate of gear, they've just given me some stuff that was included in there that was honestly they should have charged me for. So sometimes if you can try to get something for free, try to get it for free, because you could save a couple of dollars there. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys.